Been a little minute. Me and AG we got some breaking news in the world of Falcon news, so we gonna go ahead and touch on that. Y'all see my boy got the gear on. I just woke up to this news, man. So AG, go ahead. You go ahead and take it away, because you the one who broke me on the news.
Yeah, hey, so look, man, it's crazy that this happened today because man, I'm not. Oh my gosh, it's crazy that you say something about this. So say what's up, AJ. So it's crazy that you say something about that. It's because like I was talking to my homeboy earlier this morning, and I was like, man, it makes so much sense to go corner at 8 if you can't get somebody that's top tier or a first round pick, because this defense deserves a first round type corner or something. And then we get off the phone, and then 15 minutes later, this pops up on the phone. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Terry is cooking.
Man,
Terry is cooking. He cooking breakfast and lunch and brunch. Come
right when
eat.
I think we done, something else just pop up. You feel me? Like
Right.
for a fifth round though, that's down there still above the
Hey,
third pick in the draft a couple years ago.
and the crazy part about it is everybody thinks that it's gonna be a bust because he didn't get that much playing time. He hasn't played a full season until last year and got benched or whatever. But I still believe that he's a good player and a good addition to that defensive backfield that's already led by Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell.
Yeah, I think just injuries is his problem. Like last season was his first really full season for real. Honestly, I didn't see this trade coming, but I should have seen it because the Lions did just sign they did just sign two corners, two starting corners. So
Yeah,
it was to be expected. But hey man, so that means we got three first round corners in our secondary right now. Not even including Casey Hayward. He's a second round. So you think we
that,
might get
but
Casey now though?
okay. So my whole thing with Casey and the way Casey is, like, he got injured last year and it cost him the whole season. When it comes down to trying to evaluate your defensive backfield, you want to make sure that you got stability in games played and the amount of snaps a players get in the game. If you got to keep subbing the player out and really giving him a ultimatum of you have to play this type of way, you don't want that type of player on your team. You want a type of player like Jeff Okudah. We actually recruited him in the same class because he was in the same class as AJ Terrell, I believe. Um, So we were mocked to get him or trade up to get him if he didn't fall to us out of Ohio State, I believe.
Yep. I feel like honestly, Casey can stick around just for the fact that we did. He slick probably was big in getting Jesse Bates here,
Yep.
and Mike Hughes probably just gonna be like depth to be honest. But I think
And special teams.
he's just strictly slot. So I ain't tripping on keeping him. But this probably his last season anyway, so you might as well just keep that veteran in the
Right.
secondary.
Yep. Yep. Because not only that, you're gonna get him to teach the younger guys. Because who knows, man? You might end up getting another chance to get back in the first round. Because we don't even know how this draft board is really gonna fall. We
No,
know
these
we're the
mocks
first one.
ain't really accounting for the trades and stuff we finna see, and then you never know like what team value a player. Like some dudes gonna go higher than what we expected.
Yep. Yep.
So
Exactly.
I think like it's crazy. Not even the number one overall is solidified. So that just go to show you like this whole draft board finna be crazy for real.
the anticipation of each the anticipation of each player being drafted and the anticipation of each team taking each player is not even correct anymore. Like you can't even listen to mock drafts and say like we can't say, oh, we know that they're gonna draft this player because they need this. Because the team could be like, okay, I'll trade back with you. I'll trade back with you and allow you to have this player off my team if you give me your number 3 pick or give me your number 2 pick or give me your number 1 pick. I'll allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
what you think we do now with this pickup?
I mean, this pickup honestly solidifies the other cornerback 2 spot, so you can move Casey inside or move Casey to the other safety spot and move Richie to corner because you never know. Like they might not move him to corner for real because he's a good safety, but at the same time, you still want size back there, and you want him to be able to be comfortable in reading all of the quarterbacks that you play per year. So I think we should really go defensive line or running back or offensive line. Like this is the only year I wouldn't be mad about an offensive line because of the simple fact that you went all in on Ritter and you're basically giving him the confidence he needs to go into the season saying, okay, this team cares about my success. Let me go out there and put my best product on the field.
Yeah, it's smelling a whole lot like either D line or Bijan to me. Like I definitely wouldn't be surprised that we go Bijan just for the fact of like the hype around him. They saying like this dude is like one of the best running back prospects to come out in a long time. And then if you want
Right.
to pressure off your young quarterback, the best way to do it is a five running back, like five running game. We already got a running
Yep.
game. If you add a bell cow like Bijan,
That's another
you
monster.
ain't really got to worry about paying him or Algier for another 4 or 5 seasons. And plus, Cordell finna retire anyway, so
Yep.
like this
Cordell's
next,
last year is gonna be this year, and I promise you, if we get to the NFC Championship, he might come back next year just one more time.
yeah, I'll say like, but I think we gonna use him more as like receiver, like how we did the first season we had him instead of running back, or you can use him as like a fourth quarter type running back because that wear and tear on his body is kind of like you can see it towards the end of the season.
It slows him down. Yeah, it slows him down mid-season, and then he goes stalemate, and then toward the end of the season, when they finally bring him back to his regular position, is like, oh dang, bro, how long you been gone from running back? You can't really say like, hey, this is a bruising running back because you ain't seen him do good in 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, facts. Like I don't know, but I'm loving this off season. I mean, right when I think we done, it's like this is what something else happened, and then it's like we ain't even got to the draft yet. So it's like this
My
shit. I mean,
connection is terrible. I did not hear nothing you said, man.
nah, I was just saying that right when I thought we was done, we pull off a little trade like this. My boy having technical difficulties over there. You hear me? You hear me, Mr. ATLAG?
Right, I ain't even gonna lie. This, hold on, I need to close this.
While AG trying to get his oh you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying right when I think we done with the off season, we just pull off another little move, another little maneuver trade.
But okay, I don't know if you remember from the last episode, I said, bro, it's gonna be at least 2 to 3 more moves before the draft, before or after the draft. And then the fact that we did the one, we did the one move already in getting Calais. The second, hey, the
No,
Falcons have the potential to win it all, but
I'm
there
not.
has to be
I'm not
great
dropping.
coaching.
I ain't jumping that
Hey,
on the bandwagon.
I'm not gonna jump the gun, but I will say this:
They gonna
Calais
win the
Campbell
division though.
didn't come for a year for a reason.
The division should be the goal. Like that if they don't win the division, that's the season is a loss in my opinion.
Yeah, once the first goal needs to be winning the division, just like you said. The first goal has to be winning the division because once you win a division, bro, and get in the playoffs, it's anybody's ball
Everybody
game. As
ball
long as you
game.
know how to run the ball and stop on defense, which we will more likely be able to do, it's nothing but a problem for the other team. We'll be hosting a playoff game in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
For the first time since we built the stadium about 5 years ago. Shit sad.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I definitely do want to say though, like I don't want to see none of that bandwagon shit. Because first of all,
No.
I already know who really a Falcons fan, who not. Like we've been doing this shit since forever. So
Yep.
this season gonna be the bandwagon season. But I'm already we telling y'all like go ahead and lock in.
OTAs is too long. It's too late.
Y'all,
Optional OTAs and mandatory OTAs.
So I ain't gonna lie. This off season has been like damn near the best off season we didn't had because we just never
Since we've
have
been alive, right? Since we've been alive.
like we just never have money for real. So that just go to show you like having money will get you players like this, and you start stacking wins, then even more players gonna want to come. So
Yep, exactly. Exactly. The win, like the numbers speak for themselves. Like once they see a coach is able to band his guys together and a 7-10 team. Like one thing Calais Campbell said in his interview was about 25 minutes long. He said one thing about Atlanta that I looked at all the film compared to all the teams he was going to interview with. Atlanta was the only team that was in every game that they lost except for one. We were in every game we lost except for the Cincinnati game, and that was the only. I mean, who's not going to lose to Cincinnati when you don't have a pass rush? You don't have your number one corner. You lose them in the first quarter. So, I mean, at the same time, we gotta still give them time to mesh together because even though we are making these moves, they're not going live against each other right now. They're not even doing organized
yeah,
workout. They're probably just working out right now, getting to know each other and stuff like that. So,
and like you said in the beginning of the season, it ain't gonna be all the way there. I mean, you gotta give them time to mesh, but and it's a new system too. But towards
yep,
like back,
17 games is enough though.
yeah, towards the
17
back
games is more than
it
enough.
should start to look right. But let me go ahead. That's the 10-minute mark. Let me go ahead and try to chop in a little play-in tournament with you real quick because we got
All
two
right, all right.
games. We do got the home team
Yes, sir.
playing today. Um,
Against the Heat, right?
yeah, so Miami gonna be playing the Hawks for the winner. Winner takes the 7th seed. Loser plays the winner of the 9 and 10 in the East, which is Toronto and Chicago. But they don't play
Okay,
tomorrow. So
okay.
uh, Miami is the favorite by like 4.5 points. So who you going with? You can see these folks on this panel right here at CBS. They all took Miami. Only one took Atlanta.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something about Atlanta, man. Atlanta needs a reboot as well. Like it's time for them to shake it up. But like with the team that they have, they always compete good against Miami, but they never ever account for like Bam Adebayo for some. They just let that man be the biggest man alive for some reason. Like you would think that this man has done nothing but win NBA championships and dunk on people his whole life because he just gets off against the Hawks. But I can see with the odds being against the Hawks, they could squeak out a couple wins and make it interesting. If they make it to the playoffs, of course they probably lose first round, but they still would have to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they've been playing kind of off ball. It's like they don't know who they want to go off. They don't know if they want Trey to go off or if they want Dejounte. And the luxury they have is having both of them. But at the same time, you're not gonna really see that.
Nah, we can't waste no time. We got to get the breaking news out there. When you trade for a former first round cornerback still in his young ages, you got to put the news out there. You feel me? But I agree with what you're saying. The Hawks definitely need a reboot. They like the most mid team in the league. Honestly, like you're
Right.
too good to get a good draft pick, but you're not bad enough to get a
The first one.
yeah. Like, so it's like 41-41. Just let you know that you're mid. You're literally mid. You literally
Yep.
finished 500. You're
500.
mid.
Yeah.
So like you
Yeah.
said, the Hawks don't match up well with the Heat for some reason. I guess the Heat just exposed them every time. So I definitely can see Miami just go ahead and win this game. Honestly, Atlanta might not even make the playoffs, period, because I don't see them really beating Toronto if they win. Maybe
Right.
because they got home court advantage in the next game they lose. So rise the F up, go. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes, you already know what's going. You
For
already know what's
sure.
going, man. Big
Nah,
birds, man. Dirty birds.
I already text you back, bro. Dang. I'm at work and you over here kind of got down distracted. Yeah, I definitely say I definitely go Heat in this game. I think it would take like a monster Trey Young game for the Hawks to win. And honestly, the Heat seem to kind of know how to minimize him.
hmm Yep.
So I lean Heat that way. So what you think about the other playing game today? Lakers, Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert got suspended for this game
That's hey.
for
I've
punching.
never liked Rudy Gobert, bro. Ever
I didn't.
since
I hate Rudy
I
Gobert.
heard.
fact that
Ever
he,
since ever since he brought back COVID, bro,
yeah, like
into the league,
I
bro,
can't
I was
respect
just
that,
like, yeah, I can't even respect that, bro. And then you gonna purposely touch all the like my germ, all that extra stuff. But despite all that, I think that it's a good thing that they're playing the Lakers because the Lakers just need bounce back game to get everybody warmed back up for real, for real. If they
Rudy
want to make this
Gobert.
playoff run, this is their first time having everybody. And when he did that, I lost all respect for him, bro. Like you don't do that out in public at home versus your
That's just
home
something you
crowd.
don't see every day. I
Like
know the tensions.
that's not cool. Like when you
nah,
show stuff like that, that just shows that your team has turmoil and has had turmoil before, and it's just not boiling over.
yeah.
Rudy
So
Gobert is one of them weird guys. I'm going Lakers in this game. Definitely want to see my boy LeBron go off.
yeah,
He deserve it.
I'm going Lakers as well, just for the simple fact of Lakers been the hottest team since the trade deadline in the league. And honestly, I feel like the trades have done them well. I'm trying to find a video. Jaden McDaniels, he broke his hand. I'm not sure if they got the video. This is the video of Rudy Gobert, but yeah, McDaniels is gonna be out for this game. He punched the wall and broke his hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Wow. Yeah. That just shows you a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's just like the last game of the season, and y'all all doing this.
That's crazy. Hey man, I couldn't be in a locker room with that. I couldn't even be a coach on that team because
I think
that
this the
just
video
means
right
that
here.
ain't nothing organized.
Of course, it's an ad, but yeah, I'm going Lakers in this game though, just for the fact of if you win this game, you get a rest until Tuesday, and I think the Lakers definitely want to get a rest up because you know LeBron and AD kind of been having a look. Okay, here goes the So you see, he's frustrated there. He walks into the tunnel, punches the wall, and he immediately starts.
Ooh.
So yeah, he fractured his
Ooh.
hand, so he's gonna be out for this game.
Oh yeah. Hey, they down two people on. That's wow.
Yep, and Nas Reed is already out, so they front line really ain't
So
really.
they lose tonight. They out of the hunt.
No, they
They out
lose
of the
tonight.
tournament.
They lose tonight. They still got one more chance to win. They'll go against who else is in the Western Conference playing? Let me go all the way back to that page I was on. I believe it's the Thunder and the Pelicans with no Zion. So whoever loses this game will play the winner of this game. Pelicans, Thunder.
The Thunder been doing good as of late, and I'm surprised by that. Who's their young stud on offense?
Shaq Gilders, Alexander.
Okay.
But yeah, the
Okay.
Thunder definitely got a little team for to be young, and they got Chet coming back next year, the little tall white dude. So they got a
Yeah.
little team. But I think the Pelicans probably got that one. I honestly think the Pelicans will be the eighth seed when it's all said and done. I think they'll end up getting in. But yeah, I'll take Lakers in that game tonight, though. And then we'll see Lakers Grizzlies first round, which it should be an interesting matchup. But we ain't gonna get all the way into the playoffs because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a live stream once we get everybody
Yeah,
in.
we're gonna definitely have a live stream day, man. I
While we
know
got while we
Killer
got
and
2
Kate,
minutes
y'all
in here.
listening, so y'all need to know.
Oh yeah, for sure. While we got 2 minutes in here, real quick though, I want to slick. I know Odell just signed with the Ravens, and they
Right.
said that when he signed, that he was assured that Lamar will be his quarterback. So what you think about that and
Okay,
this
so
whole Lamar fiasco? Like I'm really tired of it, honestly.
I'm glad it's over, but it technically ain't over.
I'm about to say, is it over? Because he still ain't got
It
paid.
technically ain't. Oh yeah, I'm about to say it technically ain't over. And the thing about it is, Odell is just one receiver, and Lamar is just one quarterback. That doesn't guarantee you no ticket to the playoffs. It doesn't guarantee you no automatic playoff win, Super Bowl win. You don't even know if your quarterback or your receiver gonna make it through the whole season. It's a good move. Don't get me wrong. It's a good weapon for him, but he has only one receiver now, and Mark Andrews. To be like frank, I don't know who they signed in free agency.
They got
Receiver
Nelson
wise,
Aguilar and they got Rashad Bateman that they drafted, but they still really ain't got what you would
yeah,
expect to get that caliber of
exactly,
quarterback. I
exactly.
do think they trying to show a commitment to him, but at the end of the day, it's like your whole situation is like you just broke up with your girl and
Yep.
and now you going back to her like
Trying to say, yeah, right.
it's just a bad situation. And honestly, I don't even blame the organization because all organizations play these type games. I honestly blame Lamar because he's the one making stuff
He's
public.
exposing, yeah. I was
He
about to
doesn't
say he's
have
exposing
like him
himself.
not having an agent, and he just going out bad, honestly. And he only make himself look worse for going back. Like in the day, everybody know you kind of
Right.
you went back on what you felt like you was gonna get. But I I'm just glad that Odell said that like he was assured that he would be his quarterback. So like for the Falcons fans that feel like why not try to offer him? Because if you offer him, you have to wait. You don't get to sign anybody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have the offseason we had and with all the
Hey,
pieces we added.
it costs to be the boss of the South. And I ain't gonna lie, we really just can show the receipts, man, to
I
every
had to
single
put that up there one
NFC
more
South
time.
fan.
I had to just put that up there one more time because
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you might want to put a couple of his highlights on, man, when he was playing, man. I need to see a little bit more because I ain't even get to really see him play because of the injuries, but at the same time, they say he had a couple of flashy plays where you can see if he gets the right training or can be healthy, he can be a stud.
hey man, when you got the caliber to be drafted number 3 overall as a corner out of college,
Yep.
the talent is definitely there.
Harris gets to Hurts and
Ooh,
it's
okay.
Okudah.
He's a sticky receiver.
Smith Monday Night Football.
Sticky DBs.
Sunday afternoon on 3rd and 8. And that one incomplete.
That's on
Jeff
JJ.
Okudah there.
That's on Justin. Just,
Incomplete from
That's on DK. So he got the
come on, man.
caliber.
Yeah,
play there.
yeah. To stand up, and he's tall, man. He is tall.
You never want to look back at
Closing
the quarterback
speed.
when you're
Look at that.
one. Fields up the sideline looking for Claypool, and Okudah
Ooh,
almost
he
got him
almost threw
again.
it right to him.
Okudah's all over Claypool.
That's his old teammate.
And Justin Fields trying to get the back shoulder.
2nd and 18. Fields in some trouble trying to get it to come out. It's intercepted.
Okay.
Okudah with the pick, and
Okay.
little one picks big one.
You know how to play football.
So you add that.
It's plays like that.
You add that to AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates. Hey man,
That's just not even gonna be fair. And then you see this man, Robert. I mean, not Robert Alfred, but Alfred just tweeted, "It's a no-fly zone in Atlanta." There's a no-fly zone in Atlanta. Like, I don't think people understand. We're gonna solidify the run defense. The pass defense is just upgrading. Anything we get now in the draft is just gonna upgrade the team.
oh
We're
definitely.
just gonna be that much better. Like, first round talent is just gonna help us be just that much better. Like, come on, man. Your 2 corners and your safety right there. That's just 3 first round talents in the secondary. And you got what?
Lions
2
made
first round.
it still for you guys. You basically gave up none. We really lost the trade. Good luck this year. Oh yeah, man. For
Exactly.
Sure.
Yep. Yes, sir. Definitely
Hey,
did.
but I mean, y'all got 2 starting caliber corners, and honestly, Okudah with Detroit just wasn't really working out. So like,
Right.
fresh start for him, fresh start for y'all. Y'all probably get a corner in the draft or whatnot. So I definitely see things looking up in Detroit. I like what Campbell got going on over there. So y'all moving in the right direction though. Like regardless.
Exactly. Lions gonna be good this year.
Yeah,
Can't lie on that one.
Lions
gonna be
definitely
good.
gonna make a jump this year. I mean, they made a jump last year. To be honest, at this point, it's
They
just
were in most of them games that they played too. They was almost like us.
appreciate Lions Manny for tapping in with the channel. We gonna tap in. If you got a channel, you'll go ahead and subscribe with us. Y'all secondary. Oh yeah, for sure.
See? Hey, exactly. Hey, you know it, man. Hey,
Folks trying to leave started to take.
We play y'all this year too, man. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, we sure
We
do.
play y'all this year.
When we play y'all, we might gotta have y'all come on, give y'all tips to
Go
the
ahead
game.
and give us a string. Yeah, let's give us a string, man.
But
Game week.
man, things is looking up, and when the draft ain't even came yet. How many days we got to the draft?
2 weeks. 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks to the
On
draft.
Thursday we got 2 weeks, man. Thursday is 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's about to go up for sure. But
Yes, sir. Yes,
man,
sir.
just a little 25-minute video. So we've been a little inconsistent. It's cool though. We're gonna be back Saturday is a stream day, but we're gonna drop little tidbit videos when we're gonna try to break stuff live first because we down there probably the first ones with the Okudah media on YouTube.
Hey,
So
not for real, because ain't nobody talking about this right now. Everybody at work.
right.
They're not really worried about
You
that.
broke the news to me, bro. I just knew as soon as you said something, though. I just started checking Falcons Twitter, though, because I
Man,
figured it was
it
Falcons.
exploded again. It exploded again.
God.
But no, to everybody that's a Falcons fan out there, please do not start the slander, bro. Do not start talking about the fact this man's injury prone or has missed games. We know, but there's a reason that they signed this man. There's a reason he's going to be on the defense. There's a plan behind every move that's made this whole offseason. So please, bro, do not be slandering this man's name.
Hey, man, I got one more picture to put up before we get off this thing.
Yes, sir. That's my GM. Hey, man, Terry is cooking, man.
This man is cooking. Oh, my God.
But that vein in his head start getting bigger when he make a pick. He like, oh, I got it. Telling you. And, bro, he's going to be a happy GM this year. He's going to be a happy GM this year. He's going to see the product.
Oh,
Can't wait. The OTAs and training camp, bro.
Definitely for sure. I would say Okudah was having a resurgence. He had a rough start to his career because of the year he was drafted. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, injuries
exactly.
is a problem for real. The on-field production, because you got to think, if a player get injured, he is messing up his progression on the field. So he got to get consistent reps to get better. But you see last year when he get consistent on the field, man, it's there. It's definitely there.
Right.
It's definitely there.
Hey, it's lit, man.
You got to think, too, when he got drafted that high, they expected him to be cornerback one. Over here, we don't need him to be cornerback one.
Exactly.
We got our cornerback one already. He just need to come in and solidify the other side. So,
exactly.
His job just got way easier, man. And he just made AJ's job way easier. It's all Richie Grant, Jesse Bates, all of them. Ayamada.
Everybody going to be able to eat, man.
Arnold,
we finna all eat.
Rizzo, Troy Anderson.
Nasty. It's gonna be nasty, man.
We ain't even got to draft yet. That's gonna be about 4-5 more pieces draft.
Hey, man, I need somebody that's gonna be at this Atlanta Falcons draft party to be on our stream to get live reaction too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I'm gonna be in Kansas City, but I need folks that's gonna be here to be on stream too. So
I'm gonna see if my mama can plug me. I'm pretty sure she can get me in the dough some way. It's at the Benz, right?
It's at Atlantic Station this year, but I got a plug already for you. So just let me know.
But yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up there though, man. So any more breaking news we gonna be on. We'll see y'all folks Saturday. Make sure y'all subscribe. We are at 29 right now. So one more subscriber till we hit that 30 mark. And we're gonna keep going up, man. So we out.
30. Yes, sir.